Hello, and welcome to our second episode of Playing with a Hay House, creative ways to incorporate Hay House teachings into your everyday life. My name is Melanie Fay, and today we're going to be looking at a very classic tool, Hay House tool, mirror work. I've been doing my latest learning about mirror work through the book Life Loves You, co-written by Louise Hay and Robert Holden. In it, Robert Holden states, "The mirror principle is the name I give to the main concept behind mirror work. It is the key to understanding why mirror work is so transformative and healing. The mirror principle also gives you the motivation to keep doing mirror work when you experience resistance. The mirror principle teaches that your relationship with yourself is mirrored in your relationship with everyone and everything." So how I understand that is how I see myself is how I see the world, and how I see the world is how I see myself. So, in order to start a mirror work, so I guess if you take that idea into yourself, or it can show you how powerful the process of doing mirror work is, and therefore how confronting and possibly how scary. So this process this project for today with doing mirror work is another tool to make it simpler, gentler, easier, more fun, more creative. And so I'd like to show you that today. Basically what it is mirror work is done when you look in a mirror and you say your affirmation, whatever your affirmation is for that day. If it's, I love myself, or I feel safe in the world, whatever it is. So what I propose is that we can create a visual behind ourselves as we're looking in the mirror, so that when we're looking in the mirror, instead of just seeing our environment that we're used to projecting all of our thoughts onto, we can actually create a situation for ourselves where we're seeing in the mirror something that helps us feel safe. So I'll show you how that works today. So pretending that you're the mirror and I'm looking into the mirror right now, under a normal mirror work practice I would just see my background. But if I set up a system, it could look a little bit something like this. Or your mirror work practice could look something like this, where you have a new background that can give you inspiration. I chose to use a painting of mine called Hope as I work on affirmations about having faith. Now, of course, you can use anything for your background. You can use a forest, a waterfall, an ocean, a safe space. For you, maybe your room when you were a kid. It can be anything, and that's where this part of this process can get really fun. It also can change depending on what affirmations you're working on. Another sort of fun spin on the whole thing is you can put behind you your vision board for what you're wanting to bring into your life. So you're able to see it mentally in the mirror with you as you do the affirmations, knowing that those affirmations are paving the way for those things to come into your life. Another potentially really funny way to do this is to make cutouts of your favorite spiritual teachers and put them behind you, like on your shoulders. I got this idea because I did Hay House's online mirror work course, and it was really phenomenal for me. And what helped it be so supportive was that there was a different person there with you each day, carrying you through the 5 or 10 minute process of doing the mirror work. And I found that just having that idea of that person to connect with was very empowering and inspiring. So you could also do that with your family members or angels you connect with, anything like that. They could be behind you. Oh, some very important basics about how to set this up. The easiest way is if you do your mirror work with like a handheld mirror, and then you can walk over to wherever your image is and look in the mirror and do it with it behind you. Another way to do it is bathrooms are good places to set this up because the back wall is so close to your mirror, or closer to your mirror than maybe in other rooms, so you can set up the image behind you to have that relationship. And of course, you can play around with it and do it any way you want. The bigger the mirror, the bigger the image will have to be. The closer the wall is to the mirror, the smaller the image needs to be in order to fill up the space. So please feel free to write your comments of your experience with using this process below. And as a bonus, I'm adding in the comment section a link to an Ani DiFranco video that relates to mirror work that my good friend Rachel shared with me yesterday when I told her about what we would be doing today on this episode. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this process, and I will see you next week.